Okay, we are rolling.
Hi
Hello.
everyone!
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to Sunshine and Showers.
And what a week it's been for us. We're talking through the ups and the downs. Um,
First of all, though, we got a couple of thank yous to
we
do, haven't
do.
we?
How lovely people are.
Yeah,
Very kind.
we've
Um,
had some lovely comments left for us. So thank you so much to the people that took the time and sent us some lovely messages. And we're trying to reply to all of them, of course. And a couple of little shout outs, if you'll indulge me. We had some support and encouragement from a channel called Electrobox. So thanks to them, they're a music-based channel, but they raise money for all sorts of charities, especially cancer charities like Stand Up to Cancer and Beat Cancer. So thanks for them
Thank you.
communicating with us. And as we go along, as we said in our first video, we will find out how to put links up for you, so we can put links up for you to go to other sites. So Lou, how's your week been?
It's not
It's
been
been a
a good.
week.
It's not been a good week. I apologise. I've just jumped out of bed to try and put some makeup on. I've been in bed for 3 days. I had a terrible night last night. Up at 2, crying. Didn't know what to do with myself. The pain. Sorry, but I couldn't swallow my own spit. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was a really, really tough night for me yesterday. But looking at the positives, um, the tonsils are gone. The biopsy's been done. I've been called in on the 25th of September for my results, so I will see where it's spread. So yeah, just getting over really the op really. Um, yeah, it's been a bit of a week, but I'm here. I'm here, and like Em says, thank you so much. People have been so kind, and even a little message on there, honestly, it can really, really buck your mood
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
That somebody really cares enough to send
The fact that you
us a
take
message.
time out to send
Yeah,
such lovely messages of support and encouragement, it means the world. Yeah,
it
and
really
in
does.
turn, that's what we want to give back to everyone else. Um, and Lou, bless her, she's a real champ. She has got the most horrendous sore throat. She couldn't
Mm,
talk this morning,
no.
but she's still doing the video.
Oh
And rain or
yeah.
shine. Yeah.
High on painkillers. It's the first time that I've had makeup on, and we did have a bit of a laugh,
We
didn't we?
did. Yeah.
With our, we're both proud ladies.
Yeah. We said that this week we're gonna do the proud chat. And this is for all you men out there. It's not just us girls that, can be a bit obsessed with our appearance. We all like to present a nice show to the world. Lou and I have laughed because none of our friends, well, they hardly ever see us, sort of, not without a comb through our hair and some makeup on. We like to be neat and tidy. But this last week, that's all shot away.
It's gone out the
And
window.
if you watch any of the little shorts that we're doing, we're calling them real and raw because, boy, if you think we looked a bit rough in the first two we've done, we're going to look a lot worse in future ones. Yeah. So, yeah, Lou, appearance.
Yeah, I mean, people, my friends will say, "Oh my God, I don't even think I've seen you, Lou, without makeup," but I'm showing it all to you. Horrible to watch back yourself.
Mm.
Showing the whole world, hey, look at the state of me, look at the state of me. But it is what it is, and like we said, we want to keep it raw. So
Yeah.
we are sorry. We can only say we apologise for the way that we are looking.
Yeah, so, yeah, the proud subject is something that we must all go through. Um, Hundreds, millions of you out there must, as you've gone through your treatments, you may have had, you know, confidence knockbacks and hair loss and worried about your appearance and wondered how to deal with that. So, um, if you need to reach out to us. As I say, we're going to be talking to lots of people as we go along, and we're going to try and get help and advice on all these matters. And yeah, be proud of yourselves, whatever, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about mind health as well, aren't we, today?
We are, because it's so important, isn't it? I mean, you had a terrible night the other night, didn't you? It
I
kept
did.
you out.
Yeah, didn't sleep at all. A few new things have been sort of happening with me. I had a couple of hospital appointments this week. One was for bloods, like Captain Lambert tests and things that they do. Did I pronounce that correctly? I don't know. That they do for myeloma, because I said to Lou, I was complaining, I've got mushroom syndrome this week, because I feel like I've been kept in the dark and shut away from any progress. But this happens, you know, the specialists have got to consult together and come to their conclusions. I had some blood tests, so yes, it showed plasma light strains. I'm learning a lot of stuff as we go along here. We're out of balance, which, you know, sort of all points to the myeloma again. And they said they may or may not do a biopsy, the bone marrow biopsy, and I've been waiting for that for weeks, so I was a bit unsure. I was promised a phone call yesterday once my care team had had a little consultation together to decide which way we're going forward, and they said it's most likely going to be Monday, and I haven't heard a thing. So yeah, we're back to that waiting thing that we were talking about last week, and because of that, I just had a rough sleepless night, thinking about it, and I had a lot of nausea the last couple of days, and oh Lou, I don't know whether it's, you know, to do with the kidneys or what, and I'm not going to go into graphic details, guys. Don't worry, especially if you're eating right now, but I've had a few bowel problems this week. Let's be honest, these things happen, and I had a night of having to go to the loo 100 times or more, you know, and it was painful and it wasn't pleasant, and it really got me down a bit. But today I'm feeling a lot better again, so, you know, ups and downs.
Yeah, definitely. And
Yeah.
keeping on top of that, keeping on top of your mind. It's you know, that's why we decided that we'd write a few things down. I'm sure you've heard them, but never, you know, it's good to just listen to them again. It is really all about the mind, keeping on top of the mind.
Mind health, it's so important, because your mind affects you not just mentally but physically. It affects your physical health too. And yeah, we jotted down a few things which advice you can find anywhere, but chatting about it, I think we found the key factors were you're allowed to recognise your feelings, you know, accept feelings, they're real for you. We've had that this week. You've got to recognise it, and when you're feeling really horrible, you know, really down, allow yourself to have that time. Allow yourself to be on your own if you really want to be on your own. Your friends will understand, but for you that are on your own, then reach out.
Yeah.
Reaching out is so important. So if you've got no one, reach out to us. That's what we are here for.
It's just you definitely need support. Just maybe sometimes just to take your mind, you know, that you're not feeding the behaviour, you know, don't go down a rabbit hole, and reach out to friends, reach out to us.
Yeah, I think we said last time, if friends offer help, graciously accept it. We've just, you know, having the proud chat. Don't be proud to accept some help. Lou helped me out with something last week, and she said, now's not a time to be proud, Em.
Yeah.
And she was so right,
Yeah.
and it was a valuable lesson that she taught me. Yeah, so reach out.
Yeah, the proudness gets in the way, doesn't it? It gets in the way.
It really
You know, we're
does.
both independent, we both live alone, and it's almost like it's a weakness asking for help, but you know, people love you, your friends love you, they want to be involved, which is absolutely lovely. I mean, you know, your son wants to, you know, help us along the journey, doesn't it? Your sons.
I've got two
lovely.
sons that both you know, it was uncomfortable telling them, of course, and it was a little bit difficult for them both to hear about this, but they've both been so encouraging and positive and enthusiastic about us
Brilliant.
Doing a channel, and they are advising us on technical things, but boy do we need some advice there, as you can see.
You got cut off, didn't I? I got cut off. It said do a short video,
Yeah.
and I didn't realise the short video was 3 minutes, so I'm talking away, and on my short I just I get cut off in mid-sentence, so we're learning.
They're both into their health, and they've been helping us out with suggestions for nutrition, as other friends have been doing. My lovely friend Doreen in Jamaica yesterday came up with some fantastic nutritional advice, you know, so we're both going to follow that. And one of the other things, I've just complained about being a mushroom kept in the dark, but part of that's probably my fault. I said to Lou, I should be asking more questions from my healthcare team, from my GP, from the specialists. But you sit there in your appointment and you dry up, don't you?
Yeah, I mean,
they say any questions, but
that's it. How do you know the questions to ask? How do you know the answers when you're not really sure what the questions? And it's because it's all being given to you, and you feel like you'd rather listen than be talking yourself because they are the specialists. You almost
you're a bit in awe of them, I think, aren't you?
Yeah. I think we learnt a lesson that from our next appointments we will write stuff down.
Write stuff down.
Yeah.
Ask, find out, and as I said before, don't just look on the internet randomly. Look on sites like Macmillan Cancer Support, charities like Stand Up for Cancer. The NHS website is amazing. So, you know, I've learnt to get my information from the right place. And next appointment I have, when I have it, I'm going to be asking questions and, getting support that way, instead of going home and thinking, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, we sorry, my throat is so sore trying to talk.
Bless you.
You know, I think it's a little bit wrong that Em didn't get her phone call yesterday. She's been desperately waiting for it, and you know, it's, if people are going to say stuff, I think that they really need to be keeping to their word, because when you're on the end of this, it's really important if somebody says they're going to do it, that you feel like you are looked after, and that you do get the phone call. When, I mean, it's already half the day gone today, and it's still,
I'm still waiting.
And you're still waiting. And the surgery's supposed to be on Monday.
Well,
so
it doesn't look like it's going to be on Monday, but I'll let you know when it is, and when it happens, Lou can film it, and we'll tell you all about it. So, you know, you have to learn to take the good and the bad, kind of go with the flow. I know it's a cliche. But I found what helps, another thing with my own mind health, is keeping to my little daily routines. I did not want to get out of bed this morning, and I can imagine Lou, you know, she's finding it hard to talk at the moment because she's so sore. You know, after you have those rough nights, I could have quite happily crawled under the duvet and spent the day there, but no, if you stick to your little daily routines and you make yourself do these things, you know, I've spoken to a couple of friends on the phone today and helped them out with things, and that made me feel really good. So anything you can do to just, you know, just make your day feel a bit normal, because cancer is such a strange experience. It's important to keep your mind active and healthy. So if there's anything you enjoy, you know, we talked about the swimming and these beautiful, your animals here. I've got 2 cats, that's a distraction, but anything you can do just to keep yourself ticking along so you don't crawl back in bed. But you are allowed to sometimes. You're allowed to have a duvet day if you really want to, aren't you?
Yeah, we went a bit crazy. We were like, right, we really want to get some tattoos. Let's get some tattoos next week.
Yeah,
let's go and get let's go to the spa and have a spa day.
Yeah.
things to look forward to. But actually, when I looked, we can't do any.
Yeah.
We can't do any.
We're not
of
allowed
that.
our tattoos at the moment. So,
So find things you can do, and look into if you are allowed to do them, because I was quite surprised. I thought a nice massage would be lovely, but obviously during your treatment, they do warn that you do need to stay away from stay in that. So we're going for a pedicure. So treat yourself, have things to look forward to. It just breaks the week up just something nice to look forward to.
yeah.
That's what we said.
Well, I've got a lot of housework to do. I've let that slip this weekend because I've been, driving to hospital and back in horrendous weather.
But I would just like to add, if you've ever been to Em's house, everything is spotless. So I would like to add that. She's saying that the house is a 5-star luxury accommodation with 2 lucky cats. So yeah, I'm sure you feel like it, but it certainly isn't. And this stuff just isn't important, is it?
No.
Housework.
The washing up can wait.
I mean, as long as you get him through the door.
Yeah.
Maybe use paper plates and just throw them.
Yeah. And my friends and neighbours, they're just going to have to get used to me in my pyjamas and, being a bit messy sometimes. These things don't matter.
No, they don't matter.
Yeah.
They don't matter.
So please do share your stories with us. We have an email address now.
We do. We've worked it out.
Yeah, we've got an email address now, which I will say out to you. Obviously, with my son's help, we'll get it on screen next time for you. We are so new
one
to
job
this.
at a time. One job at a time.
Baby steps. So if you want to get into contact with your stories, the address is sunshine showers cancer at gmail.com, all lowercase. Okay, so send the emails in and we will read them and we'll get back to you.
We would love that.
Yeah.
Right, well, we wish everybody a really great week. Stay strong.
Yeah.
Stay strong, stay positive. We're still moving slowly. But we're still moving, and we wish you all the best, whatever you're going through. If we can help in any way, we are here. Thank you so much for watching. Very kind of you.
Yes.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Next Friday.
Thank you very much.
And remember, we are warriors.
We are warriors.
And we're going to be warriors for you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.